right, so we'll get started when you're ready. We can shake, sigh, all that stuff. Anything your body wants to do, just let it do it. Another 2 or 3 breaths. Okay, let's plant the feet, roll the shoulders. Inhale forward and up. Exhale back and down. Go at your own pace. As always, let your body move however it wants to move. You could use the arms a little or a lot, whatever feels good. Okay, we'll change direction. Inhale back and up. Exhale forward, down. Really getting into our breath, getting into our bodies. Feeling the feet on the earth. And let's go back to rolling back a few times. Okay, we'll drop the shoulders, lengthen up through the base of the skull. Maybe we can give ourselves a little massage just at the base of the skull. I like doing the little lift so that when I imagine it, I have a better sense of what it feels like. We can also massage the crown of the head a little bit, maybe circles. Okay, so keeping these lifts, base of the skull, crown of the head, let's bring the hands into prayer. Soften the knees, a little bend in the knees. We'll move the hands one direction, the head the other direction. And then just go at your own pace. You can find your way to breathe through it, maybe inhaling as the head turns, exhaling back to center, or the other way around. A few more. Okay, back to center. We'll keep the hands in prayer. Inhale up, and we'll go into a twist. So just start turning one side. Sweep the arms front and back. Come back, facing forward. Bring the hands into prayer, pointing down. Come up to the heart. Inhale, come up. Over to the other side. So we exhale as we come down, back to center, hands in prayer. So you get it. We're just going to keep doing this. Inhaling up, exhaling as we twist. Coming back forward. So go at your own pace. So gently warming up. I also like this movement, just feeling the space around the body. A few more. Okay, the next time the prayer comes towards the heart, we'll stay there. Open up the feet a little more. Keep the softness in the knees bent. And we'll go back to the first movement, hands and head, opposite direction. And we'll let the torso twist as much as it wants to, and we won't really think about it too much. We'll just focus on the hands and the head, opposite direction. Really nice for the spine. Coordination. Keep the neck long, those lifts, base of skull, crown of the head, a few more. Okay, we'll come back to center, open up the arms, go back into our twists, but this version, so we inhale, fill up. Exhale, twist to one side. Remember, you can turn the feet, twist as much as is comfortable. When you're ready, inhale to center, fill up. Exhale over to the other side. So continue with your breath. Couple more. Okay, when we come back to center, let's keep working the legs a little bit. We'll turn the toes out, heels in. We'll sit in the legs a little more. We can bring the arms up, still bent, but like the palms facing each other, little cactus arms. We'll just take a few breaths, feel the thighs working. If the arms are tired, for sure, you can put them down. Okay, maybe we can add our side to side. Inhale here. Exhale, tilt to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. So just go with your breath. Couple more. Okay, we'll come back to center. We'll try to hold the position. See if we can lift one heel off the floor. 2 breaths. Put it down. Other heel comes up. Put it down. 2 more breaths in the full position. Okay, release. Let's shake it out. We'll do that lung channel massage. So plant the feet, hand front of one shoulder, doesn't matter which one. So we just start massaging the arms, so the palms facing forward. We come down, turn the palm down, come up. Inhale when you're ready. Exhale, sweep across the body, release. Other side, front of the shoulder. Come down the arm, palm faces forward. Turn the palm down, come up. Inhale when you're ready. Exhale, sweep across, release. And we'll just go back and forth a few times. So other side, come down, come up. Inhale when you're ready. Exhale, sweep across. Front of the other shoulder, come down, come up. Inhale, exhale, sweep across. So just keep going side to side a few more times. It's also a great opportunity just to feel the arms. Invite our awareness even more into ourselves. Okay, last few. All right, come back to center. We'll get ready with for balance, but get into the breath a bit more first. So let's bend those knees. We'll inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, float down. We can flex the wrists. So feel the feet on the earth. Go with your breath, just inhaling up. Exhaling down. So as usual, we want to relax into it as much as possible. And it's like we want to spend as little effort as necessary. Just let the breath float the arms up, float the arms down. Relax the shoulders. Relax into the upward pulls. And relax into the stability of the earth. A few more. So we'll start to play with our balance. Let's see when we inhale, fold the arms up, if maybe the heels can come off the floor. It could be very slight, like you don't even see it. And then when we exhale, float the arms down, the heels gently come back down onto the floor. So go with your breath as always. See if you can find this like rising and falling sensation through the whole body. A few more. You know, if you're very comfortable, you could be lifting more onto the toes. Just make sure there's still that sense of relaxation and like an ease. Find something else to relax. Last few. Okay, the next exhalation will come down. We'll open up the feet more like shoulder distance or a little wider. So we'll keep working with balance. We can have the hands on the hips or loose, whatever's comfortable. So we'll try to cross one leg and just push through the heel. So we'll inhale in the middle, exhale as we cross, push through the heel. So we inhale as we come down, exhale, extend, and press. So you know what to do. Go with your breath. So we're starting to get into the hips. A few more. Okay, we'll come back to center, give ourselves a little shake. So we'll sun salutation to get down to the mat. So we place ourselves somewhere at the top of the mat. Plant the feet. When you're ready, inhale, open up any way that feels good. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up, nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, hands to earth. We'll just step back to plank, one foot then the other. We can hold it for a couple of breaths. And then we'll take it to side plank. So one knee goes down, the toes outside the mat, turn the other foot down. It doesn't matter which side, we're going to do both sides, so just pick a side. Take about 3 breaths once you arrive. You can keep it still, or sometimes I like to use the top arm, reach over the ear, and then pull the elbow back towards the foot. Whatever feels good for today. Couple more. All right, we come back to half plank, and we'll just go right into the other side. So I'll be turning my back. Sorry about that. So toes outside the mat. Extend the other leg. Open up. And then add movement or not, whatever feels good. Couple more. Okay, come back to half plank. We'll get ready to lower down, so we inhale, head and tail up. Exhale, dip the heart. Inhale, pull through. Come into cobra. It could be high or low, whatever. Exhale, back into downward facing dog or child's pose, at least 5 breaths. If you're in down dog, you might want to walk the feet, move the hips. You know, find what feels good for today. Okay, let's come to all fours. Get back into the spine with our cat-cows. We know what to do. Inhale, crown and tail up. Exhale, around the back. Go with your breath. Okay, with an inhalation, come back to center. Let's do a little wrist stretch. So I'll give options. If it's okay, you could put the back of your hand down on the mat. Does that make sense? So instead of being normal, the back of the hand, not a lot of pressure, just enough to give yourself a little stretch. So it's not like we're supporting our weight. Take a few breaths. Okay, then we'll do the other side. So the back of the hand on the mat. If it's really uncomfortable, you could sit and then just have your fingers pointing down and then just very, very gently with your hand. Okay, let's keep working on balance and add in some more core. So all fours, we make sure wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We'll extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Just pick a side. So we'll inhale, extend, exhale, round, bring the knee and the elbow towards one another. So we inhale, stretch. We'll just do one side. Exhale, knee and elbow. Go with your breath. Inhale, extend, extend, extend. Exhale, put the hands down, put the toes down. We're going back into side plank. So we put the knee side, those toes stick outside the mat, the other arm opens up. Just find a side plank and make sure you do the other side when we do it after. Now, if you're super comfortable, the long leg, maybe we could lift it just as high as the hip, if that works. If it doesn't work, no problem, you keep it on the floor. If it's lifted, we can maybe do some circles. Other direction. Okay, we come back to all fours, child's pose or down dog, whatever your preference is. At least 5 breaths. Okay, we'll come back to table and do the whole thing on the other side. So we start opposite arm, opposite leg. We inhale, extend, exhale, knee to elbow or knee to forehead. Okay, inhale, extend, keep the leg up, put the hand down. Put down the toes, turn the foot. You can stick the toes of the other foot outside the mat, open up into side plank. Make sure you're comfortable. And then if it feels good for today, we can maybe lift the leg. Maybe do some little circles. Other direction. Okay, come back to all fours. Down dog or child's pose, at least 5 breaths. Okay, so from here we have options. We could either, if you want, just come down, sit or whatever so you can see. We could either from all fours, inhale, extend one leg, exhale, knee to chest, switch side, inhale, extend, exhale, knee to chest. Or if it's comfortable, we could do it from down dog. Inhale, 3-legged dog, exhale, knee to chest, coming forward towards a plank. And then switching sides. Inhaling up, exhaling, knee to chest, inhaling up, exhaling the foot down. So find your way to do it. Whatever feels good for today. Couple more. Okay, once you're happy with that, let's all take a child's pose. So you can have the knees together or the knees apart. What's important is that the head is supported. So either with the mat or a block or your hands. And then, of course, the other important thing, letting ourselves relax. So let's let everything go. We'll probably take like 10 breaths. Okay, when you feel ready, lift up the head, walk the hands towards you. We'll stay on the heels. If you're in a wide leg child's pose, you can tuck the knees in. So remember, you find a way to do it that's comfortable for you. We'll do our rotations. So you could have the hand on the floor, or if it works, forearm on the floor. So other arm, we know what to do. We inhale up, exhale down, go with your breath. Next inhale, we can hold it open just for a moment. When you're ready to exhale, bring it down, switch sides. So make sure it's comfortable. The important motion is just that rotation. So it doesn't matter how the bottom arm is. Go when you're ready. Next time we come up, we can hold for a moment. And with an exhale, bring it down. You can come back to child's pose or take one more down dog. Stretch the legs. Feel the earth. Couple more breaths as long as you feel okay. All right, with an exhale, we'll bring the knees down or come up if you're on if you're in child's. Let's actually do a quick cobra, a little cobra series. So we'll come down onto the belly. So like we normally do, knees, chest, chin. So we inhale, crown and tail up, exhale, dip. Inhale, cobra. And then exhale down so we can take it into a sphinx. So let's bring the forearms on the floor, elbows close to underneath the shoulders. Make sure you can feel your hip bones on the earth. We kind of drag the forearms towards us, lift up through the crown of the head, relax the face. So it's like we're lifting up through the heart and the crown. And we'll just breathe. And then for the second half here, as long as it's comfortable, we can inhale the head center. Exhale, look towards one foot. And then just go with your breath, inhaling center. Exhaling, looking towards the foot. Couple more. Okay, inhale, center. All right, so you have the option, you can put the head down, especially if there's any discomfort, you can just put the head down on the hands and we'll do our hamstring curls. So just bending one leg and then the other. So you could stay in the sphinx on the forearms or you could just rest your head on the floor. So pick whichever is more comfortable. And you can play with how you flex the foot, if you flex the foot. You can breathe through it any way you want, maybe inhaling as you lift, exhaling as you lower, or the other way around. You just see what comes natural. If you're staying in the Sphinx, keep the heart lifted. If it's uncomfortable, just bring the head down, no problem. A few more. Okay, let's rest the head on the hands, pitch and toe the feet, so turn the toes towards one another, and we'll just rest 5 to maybe 10 breaths. Nice belly breath, so we can kind of push the belly into the floor. Okay, when you feel ready, gently lift the head. We'll do one more cobra. We'll do a wide leg cobra. So tops of the feet back to the floor, and we can just open up the feet about the distance of the mat, maybe a little wider. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Squeeze the elbows behind the back, like you want to touch the elbows behind the back. We'll go up, down a few times, and then we'll hold it. So when you're ready, inhale into cobra. It could be big or small, whatever. Exhale down. Go with your breath. Okay, we'll get ready to hold it. So pick a comfortable height. We'll just hold for 3 breaths. And when you're happy, we can release by coming onto all fours. If you want to take a child's pose, feel free. And then from here, I think we'll come right onto the back. If you have a strap, have it nearby. If you don't have a strap or something to use as a strap handy, don't worry about it. We can just use our hands. But if you have it, why not grab it? All right, so we'll meet on our backs. We'll just start with some knee pumps. So hands on knees, inhale the knees away from us, exhale, pull in. Go with your breath. Okay, now interlace your fingers, hands over one knee, extend the other leg. You could have the leg on the floor or the leg lifted. Last couple of breaths, we could stay here or maybe lift the forehead to the knee. Okay, head comes down if it's up. Both knees back to chest, hands on the knees. This time we'll circle. So using the hands on the knees, just circle. So we're circling the low back into the floor. Change direction. center, interlace the hands below the other knee, extend opposite leg. Leg could be down or hovering. Let's breathe. We can stay here or lift forehead towards the knee. Okay, let's bring the head down. If it's up, both knees to chest. And we'll hold on to the knees, and this time we'll just rock side to side. Okay, back to center, feet on the floor. We'll do some pelvic lifts. And we can use the arms or not, or we could just do the arms. So we start the hands down by the heels. We inhale, lift. So we could be lifting the pelvis and the arms, or just one or the other. And then when we exhale, we come down, pelvis and arms, or one or the other. So just go with your breath. See if we can find a way to make it minimal effort, just like when we were doing this arm movement standing. A few more, as long as you're feeling good. Okay, the next time we lift, maybe we can hold for just 2 or 3 breaths. Doesn't have to be very high. And when you're ready to release, come down. We can walk the feet open the width of the mat and just windshield wiper the legs. Just drop the knees side to side. Okay, come back to center. Let's do our hamstring stretch. So we'll grab our strap. We can put it around the ball mound or around the heel. Just pick a leg. It doesn't matter which side we start on. Let's keep the arms relaxed so the elbows just releasing into the floor. So we'll push up into the strap and through the heel. We push down into an imaginary back pocket. And we push the thigh bone forward, like towards the hamstring. Let's invite the breath to become a little deeper. We can imagine breathing into the hip, into the hamstring, all the way up into the foot. A few more. If you're very comfortable, you can kind of walk the fingers up the strap, bringing the legs slightly closer to the body. It might not even be a visible movement, but you'll feel it for sure. Keep pushing in the three directions, about 5 more breaths. Okay, let's switch legs. So make sure you start in the most comfortable position possible. So the leg can be anywhere as long as it's fairly straight. So even if it's closer to the floor, that's fine. It really doesn't matter. So just as long as it can be like comfortably straight. Arms are relaxed, elbows are just resting on the floor. So you pick your point that's working for today, and we push in the three directions. Breathe nice and deep. So pushing up, down, and forward towards the hamstring. If it feels good for today, you can maybe walk the fingers up the strap a little bit. Okay, when you feel ready, release. Both feet on the floor. We'll do our shoulder release just a few times. We'll just go side to side today. So we catch onto the elbows, right over the shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale to one side. Inhale center. Exhale to the other side. Go with your breath. Okay, back to center. Change the way the arms are crossed. Whatever arm is in the front, put it in the back. Same thing. Inhale, center. Exhale, one side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Keeping everything as relaxed as possible. Okay, come back to center. Let's do our twists, knees to chest. Do your twist however you want. Just going side to side. Whatever version feels good for today. Could be knees together, knees apart. If you want to make it more about the core, you could have the legs more 90 degrees or straighter. Okay, once you're happy with those twists, let's settle into Shavasana. So you can do any version that feels good for you. Like if you want to use the blocks under the head, that's always an option. Legs long, legs bent. You could always have the legs up on a chair, whatever. Just make sure the chin is gently tucked in. Shoulders under the back. And that, you feel like you can relax wherever you are. That's the most important part. Let's give ourselves permission to let everything go. very, very gently. Let's wake the body mind. Give ourselves a full body stretch. And once you're really nice and stretched, knees to chest, roll to the side. You can always rest on the side for another couple of breaths. Good opportunity to consciously feel and receive the support of the earth. Send gratitude, thanks to the earth for that support. And then in our own time, we'll press up. Make our way into any comfortable seated position. Remember, you can always sit on blocks, blankets, whatever you need. So let's take the time to reconnect with the earth. Feel the parts of the body touching the earth. And imagine the upward pulls through the base of the skull, the crown of the head. Let the shoulders relax. And within these supports of earth and sky, let's relax into the natural movement of breath. Relax into all the sounds, all the sensations. Relax into all that we are, all that is. So from this place of relaxation, let's bring the hands to the heart center, one on top of the other. And we'll get back into just moving with the breath. So as we inhale, let's open up the hands, whatever distance feels good. As we exhale, we'll come back to the heart and just switching which hand touches the chest. So go with your breath, inhaling, opening, feeling that expansion. Exhaling, drawing into ourselves. Could be a big movement or a small movement. There's no right or wrong here. Okay, the next time the hands come to the heart, let's rest. Maybe go on another quest for gratitude, looking for a few more things to be grateful for, naming them inside ourselves. And including ourselves as well, thanking ourselves for literally anything. And we can close our practice by consciously acknowledging, honoring the light, the love, the wisdom within ourselves, within each other, and within all. And close with a little bow if that feels good. Whenever you feel ready, let the eyes open. So thank you so much for a wonderful practice. I hope you enjoyed it.